Hey there, lovely people, and welcome to Messages from the Heart, where we can take some time out from the constant external noise and just take a moment to focus inward and listen to the quiet and ever-present voice of our heart. So the message for today is a follow-up on last week's message, which was about forgiveness. So this is like a segue into that. Last week I spoke about how I saw the forgiveness process, what that meant to me, and how I could better understand it through not so much focusing on the word forgiveness, because for me it didn't really hold much meaning, but I translated it into the Italian. And I am Italian, for those of you who don't know, so that's why I went there. And in Italian the word is perdonare, which is to pardon, and to me that means, this is just recapping on last week, to me that means to come from a merciful point of view, and to do that we need to come from a heart space, a space of love. Like, it's not something that can be done with our mind, with our head, and with our brain. It's not something that we can make happen, that we can will ourselves to happen. It needs to come from a feeling of releasing ourselves, releasing the other person, the event, the situation, but mainly it needs to come from a feeling of some kind of love, of compassion, in order for that, because the reason that we may feel the need to forgive is because we are harboring some feelings of hurt, painful feelings, and I know there can be terrible things that can happen, not minimizing that in the least. Last week there was more speaking about that, and this week I would like to share a process that I have done and the process that I do. You may have your own process with how to do it, but if this resonates with you, then please give it a go. It really is quite powerful and quite potent, and as I said, I've used it many times before, and just the reason that we're doing this, the pardoning, is to release the hold and the energetic charge that whatever it is that happened has on us, that keeps us living in the past and keeps us living from resentment, from hurt, from anger, fear, all of those things. We no longer need, and hopefully we no longer want, to take these things with us into our life going forward, because they simply will not work anymore for us. We will become too uncomfortable with them, because the energies, current energies, do not support all that old stuff anymore. It's a time of letting that go. Again, it's not about minimizing in any way what may have happened and what we may have felt, but it's about telling ourselves and understanding and believing those things do not serve us anymore. They do not serve us, they do not serve anybody else. And to also understand that we are doing this for ourselves. It's not about the other person. We are doing this for ourselves, as a self-care and as a growth exercise, if you wish, as a process, as a growth process, and as a self-care process, as a self-love process, as we release ourselves from those strong energies that no longer serve us, and at the same time we also release the other person in the event. So before I go into the process, I wasn't going to share this, but it's just popped into my mind. I hadn't thought about this for years and years, but it's just popped into my mind, and I think sometimes we learn better by hearing other people's stories. So many years ago, before I even, how many years ago? Good 20 years ago. So all the experiences that I've had since then hadn't happened yet. So I hadn't had that learning and that growth that I have now. However, it was a time of huge change and upheaval in my life. And I knew that I needed some help with the processing and with the healing of all of that. So I went and had regular Reiki sessions with someone. And during one of those Reiki sessions, something came into my awareness of an incident that had happened many, many years, in fact, when I was a child. And the other person involved was also a child, older than me, but also a child. And during the Reiki session, I brought it wasn't something I consciously, it just arose into my awareness, this person and the situation. And I truly felt from my heart, it wasn't a mind thing, it was just a feeling from my heart which expressed itself I guess expresses in words so that we can understand. It's okay, I understand you were a child too. And what popped into my awareness, and like we are visual, we need to see things visually. So anyway, this just popped into my awareness as I expressed that to the other person, saying, I understand. And I think that's key, is that we have an understanding. And an understanding requires, if we don't already have the understanding requires a shift in perception. So a shift in thinking. So as I came from this heart, because I was in this Reiki session, and so I was already in my heart space, and this came up and I said, it's okay, I understand, you were a child too. So in my vision, I saw this like a huge white bird, like a white dove, that actually flew out somewhere, flapped its wings and just happily flew away. So that's one of my stories about forgiveness. And I felt so incredibly happy with that, even though what had happened had greatly affected my life way into my 50s. It released me, and it was sort of like a subconscious charge that was holding, because it wasn't something I thought about all the time. So that's just something that a visual thing that like whatever part of us, the deeper part of us, shows us, that says, okay, this is done, and healing and release happened on both sides. All right, so that being said, this is a process that I didn't use that then, because I wasn't really aware of that process then. I was just in that Reiki session. So, but a process that I have used since is that if you can bring yourself, first of all, it's important that you allow yourself some quiet time to do this, so where you're not going to be disturbed. And you get yourself into a relaxed mind and a relaxed heart and relaxed body. So by closing your eyes, so just we can do this together if you like, just closing your eyes and begin to take long, slow, deep breaths. So long, slow, deep breaths. In and out through the nose, releasing anything that does not serve you through the exhalation. And with each exhalation, as we release anything that does not serve us, making that exhalation longer than the inhalation. And as we inhale, bringing in all the freshness and the new, and exhaling, releasing anything that does not serve us, anything that is uncomfortable, disturbing, releasing that through the exhalation, and feeling a deep, deep relaxation right throughout our whole body, from our head all the way down to our toes. Deep relaxation, deeper than we have ever felt before. And continuing this breathing, and now taking our awareness into our heart space. And so as we take our awareness into our heart, if it helps, place your hand on your heart and continuing to breathe, placing your hand on your heart if that helps you, and getting a deeper connection with your heart space. And now imagine that you are breathing in and out through your heart. So breathing in and out through your heart. And feeling yourself becoming more deeply relaxed than you have ever felt before. sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation and calm. Deep, deep calm. Now, as you continue in this deep, calm space, and if you like, you may continue to have your hand on your heart. Bring to mind, or allow to surface within you, within your awareness, a person or a situation or an event that you feel still has a strong hold on you, still has an energetic charge, an electrical charge within you, that it's keeping you in resentment, keeping you in pain, keeping you in suffering, keeping you in anger, fear, any of those things. Just one of the first thing that pops up. And if it's a person, just see that person in front of you. If it's a situation or event, see the event in front of you, in your mind's eye, in front of you. Continuing to breathe through the heart. And now it's important that you have the intention. The intention is everything here. So the process that we are doing as you continue to breathe through the heart is guiding this process with our intention from our heart space that we wish to release this hurt, this pain, this suffering, whatever it is that it's resentment, whatever it is that you are holding on to, that you wish to release this from your life. You no longer need it. You no longer wish to carry it forward. And that you understand this in a different way now, from a higher perspective. You understand that we are all souls on this human journey, living within physicality. We have all hurt and we have all been hurt. And we understand that hurt people because they are hurt and they haven't seen another way. So having an understanding, and as we have this understanding, feeling this compassion within your heart center, feeling this compassion for yourself, for what you have experienced, and compassion for the other person, for their part in the scenario, for the other event, situation, whatever it may be, for their part in the scenario. And having the understanding that as you release yourself, as you have the intention and you make the decision and the choice that you no longer wish to carry this strong energy that is holding you back, you no longer wish to carry this with you. See this, whatever this hurt is, whatever this resentment is, see it in your mind's eye in the shape of a cloud. And just notice what that cloud looks like. So as you breathe all of the hurt, the resentment, the anger, the fear, whatever it is that you're holding on to, breathe it into this cloud in your mind's eye. And notice what shape it is taking, notice the density, notice the color, notice what it looks like. And as you are doing this, know that the other person or the other situation or event is also witnessing this on a level. On an energetic level, they are also witnessing this. And they are noticing and witnessing that you are releasing into this cloud all of those strong energies that no longer serve you. And now take your awareness back to your heart. And as you breathe, imagine that you are in a column of brilliant energy, in a column of brilliant light, brilliant white and gold light. And imagine that way above your head there is a stream of brilliant white and gold energy filtering through, just pouring through this column of light that you are within, and this energy from above is pouring into your body through the top of your head. It's pouring all the way in through the top of your head, feeling your mind, your brain, your face, all the way down your throat, your neck, all the way into your heart. You can feel this brilliant energy filling your heart space as you breathe. It grows and expands, and it's a constant stream of brilliant healing energy coming into your body. And as it fills your heart, as you continue to breathe, this brilliant energy is now expanding through your heart and filling your whole body. So your whole body, every cell and tissue in your body is completely full of this brilliant white energy, this healing vibration, this very high vibrational healing energy that is filling your whole body. And as you continue to breathe from your heart space, you direct this energy into this cloud that's in front of you. And as you continue to do this slowly and through the love of your heart, you see that the cloud is filling with this brilliant energy, and the brilliant energy is merging with anything that you put into that cloud. And as it merges, the cloud becomes completely full of the brilliant energy that has been streaming into your body, through your heart, into your heart. And you are now streaming that out through your heart. And as you continue to breathe, you know that you notice now that the cloud has completely dissolved, and there is a huge mantle of brilliant energy all over you and all around you, and that all that strong energetic charge that you no longer wanted has dissipated, and it has alchemized into very high vibrational energy of love, of compassion. And as you continue to breathe through your heart, you now send this love and compassion to the person that's in front of you or to the event or situation. Excuse me. So continuing to breathe through your heart slowly and evenly to the other person or the other situation or event. And you continue to do this for as long as you wish, or until you see the other person or the event completely light up with this very high vibrational energy, and all you see in front of you is brilliant light. And stay here a moment, noticing how you're feeling. And just taking a moment to bring your awareness now back to your body, back to the room that you are in. Ground yourself, ground the energy in that you have just experienced. And let us take a moment to give thanks for this amazing, brilliant, healing, high vibrational energy that we all have access to anytime we wish. It is who we are. It permeates everything. It is the energy that permeates everything, but it is also who we are. So taking a moment to experience gratitude and give thanks. And then slowly, when you are ready, you may slowly open your eyes. And again, just taking a moment to notice how you feel. So this is an exercise that you can do, a process that you can do. You can actually do it if several people come up into your awareness, or lots of people, you can actually line them all up and just do it one by one, do a one by one process, or whichever way feels good for you. You can do them one at a time. And you may find that you, after this process, like I'm sure that you will feel a lot better having done this process. But if you find that you're still a little bit not as in as good a place as you would want to be with the situation, then you can repeat it as many times as you like. It doesn't mean that you didn't do it right, because there's no right or wrong about it. It's just about, it's more about our willingness to release, and our readiness and our willingness to release. And maybe some of us may need to do it in little bits, just whatever works for you. There's no right or wrong about it. So if you know someone that you think might benefit from this kind of exercise, please like and share the video. Like and share this video. I'd love to hear your comments if you've given it a go, or even if you haven't. I'd love to hear your comments on this. And if there's anything else that you would like me to speak about in these videos, in these messages from the heart, please comment and let me know, because I'm happy to let you know whatever to speak about whatever it is that you wish more information about, or wish me to speak about. So I hope that this has been helpful. And as always, let's love ourselves enough to do this. So ciao for now, and much love.